And today we're having some root vegetables, squash, some tomatoes. I have some beautiful chanterelles here, fresh from the forest. I have a sirloin tip here that I cut up, and this whole thing speaks to me, and it's saying we're going to make a beef stew with root vegetables today. But I don't want to do it for 3-4 hours. I want to do it in 15-20 minutes, so I'll show you how. Hi, I'm Monica Chaveniak here with Fearless Cooking. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe if you enjoy this video, and stick around till the end where I can show you how to thicken your stews without any flour. So I've cut up my vegetables, and I'm going to just put some salt on it, mix it up, and this will expedite, putting it in the oven will expedite the process of my quick beef stew a la minute, about 10-15 minutes in the oven. I have here some coconut oil that I put in, and now we're going to quickly saute our meat. I want it brown on both sides, and then we're going to take it out again and continue the process. Remember, it's only going to be about 15 minutes. When the meat is nice and brown, I'm just going to put a little bit of salt on it, and I'm going to take it out. And the reason why I don't want it in there and keep stewing with it, because otherwise this particular cut would probably get a little bit tough if I stew it. I don't want that. I just wanted to enclose all the flavors inside the meat and stay there till we want to add it back into our... So I'm sauteing the onions now with some celery. It's really getting a lovely smell here, an aroma. And I don't really want the onions brown. I just want them transparent. Get the flavors in. Now I'm going to add the mushrooms. So I have my mushrooms and my chanterelles in there. I'm going to put a little bit of caraway seed in it. And I'm also going to go in with some herb de Provence. You can also use marjoram, sage, any kind of herbs like that. Of course, fresh ones are fine too, but we will put them in the end. And I'm also going to put in a paprika. I'm going to give this a nice toss. Now we want to make sure we get the water out of the onions, and I'm going to saute this for a little while on medium heat. Okay, now I'm also going to put my tomatoes in. And my garlic. We definitely need lots of garlic for a stew. Things are doing fine. It smells fabulous. And now I'm going in with a little bit of tomato paste. This is great stuff, by the way, if you have it in tubes. Don't need very much, just a little bit. And I'm also going in with some Dijon mustard. Having a sauce in the making. I'm now putting back my meat with the juice, of course. And I'm going to give this a couple of stirs. And then it's very important, you can do two things. You can either put some red wine in, you can put white wine in. Anyway, we're going to use some beer in this beautiful 15-minute meat stew. I use a little bit here on the side. I'll give this about 5 minutes, and then we'll add the vegetables. Okay, our vegetables are nice and brown. That takes a lot of time away from you in your frying pan. The roasted vegetable gives it so much flavor. This looks pretty good as a stew to me. I'm going to add a little bit more of this beautiful Blue Buck Pale Ale. You can also use a stout if you want. Alright, we're going to reduce this now. And then if we need to thicken it, if we want to, then I'm going to show you how I'm doing that. So in order to make a thicker stew, and you really don't want to use flour or cornstarch or all these contraptions, just use a raw potato with a little bit of water and puree it up. Okay, this is about the nice consistency that I would want, but if you want it to be a little bit thicker, then I pureed up the raw potatoes. I'm just going to put a couple of spoons in here, and then we can watch it how it gets thicker. See? It's already in there. And that's all we need. Gonna do a taste test, and that's it. The only thing that's left to do is put the black pepper on, and we're going to put some lemon or lime juice. We just need that acidity a little bit. A beautiful beef stew a la minute. It only took about 20 minutes. The vegetables are really fast in the oven for roasting. Delicious flavors. You have a nice wintry fall winter dinner ready. Remember to be fearless in your kitchen.